Ooh. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Okay. Are we up and running? Hey, what's up, guys? Late night. Late night with Nick and Mel. I guess. Welcome to the chase. Give me a hug and a kiss and one love. And tell me that you love me. There's no audio, by the way. Before there's like 50 comments when the live stream's over, complaining about whatever, whether it's me singing or like there's no audio. There's actually no audio to the feed. You gotta take what you can get. No, I want audio. I believe these are robbery suspects, by the way. I'm actually updating the thumbnail, so give me 1 second. I'm not looking at the chat yet. I'm gonna look at it in 1 second. Update the thumbnail. Is it this one? Let's see. There we go. Amazing. Okay. Okay, let me see if we got any other feeds. I think CBS. Oh, CBS. Here we go. Ba-da-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
At least 6 units to be in the pursuit. It looks like there may be even more than that.
Let's go, baby.
The airship also offered to go into tracking mode. The watch commander denied tracking mode.
That takes a pre-workout?
And that is common when you have a suspect wanted for this caliber of alleged crime. Armed,
hit the like
things
button,
like
please.
That. They don't like to go into tracking mode. They're also now, you know, in and out of their city. They also don't like to be in tracking mode when they're not in their city. So right now, not in tracking mode. This is full-blown pursuit by the LAPD, who also has not given it up to CHP.
Oh, he's losing it.
Oh, shit! Don't go off the edge.
Take it, Des.
Oh, my God. Yo!
Landed at the divider there. Wow. Wow. You know what?
Oh, it's a wrap.
Top-heavy vehicle here. Took it too fast and jumping
was that a canine?
So we're just at the
Was
end
that a
of the
regular
710
dog?
on the exit that goes towards downtown LA, and we have one suspect out of the vehicle and running. We're going to follow that suspect because we believe that there might be two other people in the car. I don't think I saw them get out of the car, so he just hopped over there down onto Golden Avenue and 4th Street, getting down into this neighborhood. It's one of the, you know, again, they have two airships.
He's hauling ass. That guy can
so
run.
one of them can break off and stick with this suspect who's now running here down the street. Let's see where this person goes, if this is somewhere they were meaning to go or what the deal is. But out on foot,
That guy's hauling
I believe
ass.
this is the driver that is out of the vehicle here running, Jeff.
Yeah,
Will they take another vehicle?
Times for this driver as he's attempting to escape after
another vehicle.
getting out of this vehicle. And Susie, he lost
Come on.
control in that overpass. As Des mentioned, those SUVs are top heavy. He was going a little too fast and just kind of flipped it around. Two other people, we believe, inside the vehicle. This one outstanding.
That's right. Multiple people, as you're talking about, Mike Rogers was asking or talking about how multiple LAPD units were being added to the
He's losing his momentum, though. He's kind of getting tired.
number of police units behind chases. But
when
we know that there are multiple people inside a car, and also that
Bring the canines,
are
right?
armed. At least one person we know inside this car, we do believe, was armed. They are going to take every precautionary measure to make sure at the end of the chase, as we're looking at right now, is a safe situation for officers as well as other people who are involved in this, obviously, because of the fact that there are multiple people inside this car.
Another level of danger as he goes into possibly this home here. We're going to show you on the inset box when that car started to lose control. But at the same time, we've got the very serious situation going on with that, we believe, armed driver who escaped and got on foot and then is now at this area.
Bro, I thought that whole thing was about to flip over the bridge. I thought I was going to have to cut the live stream.
And there's a community
what's
just
that
off
over
of
here?
the freeway. You
Is that
see on
another
the
person
right-hand part
running?
of your screen is when he lost control. But I haven't seen him since he turned around the corner. And we couldn't see him from the vantage point of the helicopter, but that would be a very dangerous situation.
Just a resident?
Susie,
Okay.
If he, we think, is armed with a gun, could get inside one of those apartments or one of those buildings.
With a gun, you know, like you were saying. And Desmond, can we see from your shot, I know you've been kind of focusing on this apartment building where one of the suspects fled to, but have you been able to see whether the ground units have been able to make any other arrests from that car?
My thoughts.
Not yet. We wanted to focus on the driver who came out running here, and I do believe that those other two stayed in the car. Everything happened so quickly.
I think the guy went over here. This building right here?
Surrender. We'll have to verify
I
that
think
later. But
I thought he went between the building and the
stay with this
fence.
suspect. Last we saw in this area was underneath that awning. It took us a while to get around because LAPD's helicopter may have seen them come through the shot.
He walked like right here, and he went
So I believe
right between this fence.
know where the suspect
between whatever this is. I thought
Let's go down below the
Who has that?
You see, does that go
that
down?
him?
Is that subterranean there, Des? It looks like it is. Do you see that? I wonder, because that's the last time we saw him was right there on the other side of that fence.
That's the homie.
Yeah, this is the last time that we saw. We'll continue to move around here and see, but unfortunately, just eluded the lens there for. Yep. Yeah. And someone out here wanting, what is the commotion? I think the suspect saw us looking at him, and then that really panicked him and got underneath this awning, and unfortunately, just trying to navigate with the other air traffic up here, he had a couple of seconds to get away. So we will see.
Bro, he almost killed the whole squad.
Yet on this
he almost wiped out the entire squad. And he's the first one out of the driver's side. Other homeboy just throws his hands up. I'm sorry, please, no, don't take me. And he's hauling ass, running like I've never seen somebody run before. He's running better than I've seen most of these guys run. The guy, and then he just looped over this shit. You can tell he's experienced. He's an experienced criminal. He just lodged himself over that thing like nothing.
Mike, do you hear any chatter about what has happened so far?
Yeah, so right now the officers are actually having trouble getting to the location because if you remember, he jumped off the side of the overpass there. So he had the benefit of being able to kind of take a direct path. This is actually Long Beach PD. This is not even LAPD. This is Long Beach PD. Those LAPD units, I'm listening to the airship, are still trying to get to this building. They're trying to get off the freeway to get around here to get to him. So, pretty behind the curve, unfortunately, as far as catching up with him. And it was just a convenient spot for those guys to be able to wreck that car. But now you see Long Beach PD showing up in force as well. Like Des mentioned, sheriff's helicopter, and this is our first LAPD unit. That's from Central Division, now showing up as well. So we'll see. The airship was like, we're gonna keep an eye on this building, and they're gonna try to set up a perimeter, but it didn't. Is that him on the balcony there, Des? Straight in?
Well, there's somebody up there. I thought it was a resident. We saw somebody down below there. He was dressed in all black, and he looked pretty tired when he came around that corner there. What do you think, Susie?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. There's so many people out there right now. It's hard to tell whether these are people involved in the pursuit or perhaps just looky-looing. I don't know if people maybe saw what was happening out there. It looks like that person getting into a car.
Well, they're trying. Are they trying to indicate to police, Des?
I feel like that guy.
It's hard to tell here. We're just dealing with some of these buildings, and
I think he went between this thing.
Kind of. These people scurrying all over the place here, waving people down, widen out and see if they're talking with. So here's police trying to set up their perimeter right now. They are waving in police.
Are they trying to snitch on the guy, or is it the hood protecting the guy?
Avoid the aircraft for 5 or 10 seconds, and it can just become incredibly difficult to determine where they ended up.
I see a level of concern right there with those groups. I see a level of concern with those.
That's what I told you. I think they went. He went right in that little.
They appear to want police to come down. I wonder if they know where that suspect is. I would guess they do.
That's my guess. Probably, maybe guiding police or hoping to guide police into where they believe the suspect went, but it's unclear right now. I know the ground units are there, and I'm sure they're making a plan right now, setting up the perimeter as they do after pursuit. And it was difficult in this situation because, as Mike Rogers was talking about on the desk, when the pursuit came to an end, everyone fled. 2 people, at least we know, got out of the car, and they jumped over that overpass, and officers, obviously, they don't want to put their officers in danger, obviously, and that's the reason why they took their car around to the other side to get to this location.
He ran up to the right.
As Mike was saying, they did certainly have an advantage getting away from officers.
Oh, that was somebody else. That was somebody else.
The right-hand part of the screen is going to be what happened earlier. He kind of He had been running for quite a bit, maybe 3 or 4 blocks at full speed. It looked like he was pretty winded, and then it did appear, Des, they looked like he hopped the fence right there, and that's where he went out of sight.
Yeah, so really quickly, I'm listening to some radio traffic. Des, they do believe he's on the 2nd story of this building that we were looking at. That's what they're talking about now.
Yeah, that makes sense. It looked like, he might have hopped the fence, and that's how he escaped our gaze for a second, which leads to that staircase up to the 2nd level. So, did he force his way into one of these units, or was this where they were trying to go? I mean, lost control there, taking that off-ramp, so it would be pretty serendipitous for them to have lost control where he's trying to go. So it's still anybody's guess at this point, but definitely a concern because we had reason to believe that, one of the people in the car was armed and dangerous.
Yeah.
Let's bring you up to speed here real quick to all the viewers here. As we hit just about 10 minutes after the hour, we got on just a few minutes before the top of the hour here with this latest pursuit of assault with a deadly weapon suspect, armed robbery tied into a shooting in South LA at St. Julian and Pico. These are obviously very violent offenders. They kind of lost control of their SUV and kind of spun around on one of the overpasses there. 2 of those suspects, we believe there were 3, stayed inside of the vehicle. We assume that they are in custody. And then this one driver hopped out and then ran, and then that's where we are now.
Absolutely. And again, the danger tonight, or the cautionary precautions that officers are taking right now, due to the fact that we know for a fact that at least one of these suspects are armed. So if one of them is armed, you don't know which one, obviously, and they have to take all the precautionary measures and set up a perimeter, make sure the residents are safe. Right now the big concern is obviously this building, who lives inside here, and if one of those suspects, forced their way into one of these units and, maybe had a gun and scared one of the residents there and said, I'm going to stay here and, maybe hold them hostage. We don't know at this point. It
could be a hostage situation.
It could be a situation like that, which we have also seen. So obviously they're going to draw their attention and focus on this building here and getting whoever out as safely as possible and getting to that suspect who is possibly armed.
We see that time and time again where they, in desperation, run, try to find an open door, an unlocked door, some way to get in and hide. That certainly looked like that was the situation today, Mike.
Yeah, well, and the airship, just reiterating to the officers on the ground that he's very confident that they have this person in this perimeter. So not maybe necessarily in the building, but they're saying within the perimeter of this location. So they're pretty confident in that. And just to your point about where people run, when he was coming here, it didn't look like he really was making a beeline for one specific spot. He looked like he was kind of looking around, trying to figure something out, and then he dipped around the back of the building there. But it looks like we see some movement in that doorway.
I think that second door is open. It's ajar. Does it look like it?
It looked like someone was there.
So, Des, what do you see? Do you see any activity at all on the 2nd level?
On the canines.
I do see someone. It looks like a pair of legs, but it looks like someone wearing shorts. And I'm pretty sure, if I recall, the suspect was wearing pants.
He was all black.
Right.
Jeans,
so
all black.
Yeah. So, but now the door is closing. There was someone on the bottom story that didn't have a shirt on who came out initially, but was wondering what all the ruckus was about. Looks like they've gone inside on that the floor right below. I think that
they need to be investigated.
But
the trial was lit.
LAPD is circling this building like a hawk. There they go. There go the skids of their helicopter through our shot again. So they do seem to be very confident that this is where that suspect is. They did get here pretty quickly. I think looks like that door is propped open as well here near the end of the building. Kind of hard to tell.
I mean, we could have a SWAT situation
doubled
here.
In on this one.
We could have a SWAT situation here, Des. Tell us a little bit about what the protocol is that you believe that the police would next take here.
Well, I mean, they're probably not going to want to go door to door. I mean, it sounds like they think he's on the 2nd story, and if that's what they believe, then they may eventually come to some of the bottom floors and try to tell people to get out. But then, again, if they think that this person has a gun, it just makes things very confident, or rather complicated, I should say. may just tell residents to shelter in place. And you know, if it is going to be a SWAT situation, then this could be an hours-long process.
Oh, no.
So they would have to have just a very high degree of certainty, you know, before they try going into any of these units. That's for sure.
You know, we were talking about how there was a shooting involved in all of this before. We know little about that shooting, but as Mike Rogers at the desk was telling us, the shooting happened at St. Julian and Pico in South LA with a possible victim down. So if officers have that information, obviously they know that this person or people are capable of harming someone else with that weapon. And of course, the big concern tonight, Mike, being this building and what could happen inside that building.
Right, and I did hear them ask to hold the crime scene at St. Julian and Pico, so they're still with that. I'm also listening to Long Beach PD coordinating this with LAPD, but I want to point out, and Des, I don't know if it's just, you know, incidental where they ended up, but the corner of that building, it looks like now that the sun's starting to go down a little bit to the left, it looks like they've got their floodlights pointed at that top unit. I was looking at some of those police cars, so I don't know if they have, you know, exact reason to believe that they're in that spot or if they're just pointing it at the building in general, but I did notice that there looks like there's some lights up there. Now, you always have to remember, we're now in a different city, so if this does turn into a SWAT situation or a SWAT call-out, which, by the way, the LAPD airship has already offered to give Metro a call, which Metro for the LAPD Metropolitan Division houses their K9, houses their SWAT teams, all of that. So he's already offered to bring out Metro, so that decision is being made. But Long Beach police have their own SWAT, so you know they could bring theirs out as well. It just all depends on the, you know, how the different agencies are going to want to play along with each other.
We have 3 scenes. I mean, think about the work that is ahead for all these officers. We have the shooting at St. Julian and Pico, that's in South LA. We have the crash site, which is not too far from what you're looking at here. That's where those 2 suspects, we believe, are in custody. That 3rd suspect got out, and this is where he's holed up here in Long Beach now. So we have 3 different separate, as we take a look here, panning back to where this accident occurred. Des, they're at least letting some traffic through that. It's an overpass. I thought that'd be shut down, but they're at least getting people over, aren't they?
Yeah, and you know that tells me that they got those other 2 suspects. I mean, the one that they got out, you know, incredibly desperate here. And you see, you know, jump down a pretty decent, you know, distance right here. I mean, that's at least.
It looks a lot higher than I thought it was.
I would imagine. So, you know, probably a painful landing for that guy. And they came running all the way down here to where we now have the perimeter set up at this small apartment building. And so here's what Mike was talking about with the floodlights now on this side of the building. So if they believe that he made it over towards the end unit or what the deal is, I mean, you know, the door, it looks like it's getting kind of dark here. Let me see what I can do. But, you know, it does look like the screen door may be open here on this unit, second to the last, if that's where they think the suspect is. It's yeah, this is probably going to turn into a long drawn-out situation, I'm guessing at this point.
Boy, if that was where he jumped off there, Susie, from that 10 or 12-foot wall, that was just adrenaline, and he might be injured. And I couldn't believe when you take a look at this as he's panning back to the crash site where he jumped off of and then ran for another, looks like 2.5 blocks. That's a pretty good jump.
It is. And I was thinking the same thing, and I thought it was lower than that, but when Desmond gives us that picture, my goodness, it's pretty high, isn't it?
I wonder what they were thinking when the shit's spinning out.
You know, a ramp going to another location. So, I mean, it's definitely high up there. And obviously, that's why officers didn't want to chase them on foot.
And for a second, too, I thought that was like a K9 or something. That's apparently, those are just residents like at a park or something running around. Yeah, that guy took a big jump.
Now, as we're talking about this building being the focal point here of this investigation right now, you know, we're meeting all the criteria for an LAPD SWAT situation here. We have an armed, barricaded suspect inside a building.
Yeah,
we have possibly a lot of, you know, tenants or residents inside this building as well, you know, causing a dangerous situation, which could be a very dangerous situation for the residents who live here who may or may not know what's happening around them.
That would have been gangster if the dog started running after him. A lot of them said the dogs, though, bro was scared as fuck. That would have been gangster if the dogs would have just randomly started chasing him.
Immediate threat to somebody. Police would get in there, but I would assume that they have information, and that's why they're kind of holding back a little bit.
Yeah, I would make that same, you know, guess. I would say that if they had reason to believe that this person was imminently putting somebody in danger, they would make a pretty aggressive move to get in there. I think the fact that they're not means they either just don't know and they're just kind of, because remember, the officers on the ground saw nothing. These officers got here well after the fact because of the, geography basically of where this guy ran from. So you only have the airship overhead, which, they did a great job of.
Yeah, I thought that guy went to the right, but he actually did it. That was actually a pedestrian. So that's why they're saying he's still in this building here. Bamaskin, thank you for the super chat. Says his wife said you best be home before dark. And thank you for the super chats earlier. I'll get it later from the other live stream.
Eyes. I mean, that's so crucial. And I think it's an important time to tell, viewers, if you happen to be living inside this building, or if you are in this building or near this building, and you happen to make any observations of the suspect, then please call 911 right away. I'm sure that's what police would advise. But right now, it's unclear what the officers are doing down there right now in terms of what the plan is going to be, whether they evacuate this entire building first, or if they'll have people shelter in place. But certainly a dangerous situation if someone is armed in there.
Yeah, this is in Long Beach, so we have 3 departments involved in this. LAPD with the initial pursuit.
They could just be
the Sheriff's
chilling,
Department got involved as well en route of this, and then Long Beach Police, of course, on the left-hand part of your screen, because this is the jury.
But they said they believe he's upstairs on the 2nd floor, and it looks like they have their lights pointing up, I guess.
Night, if not for one department, all 3.
Absolutely. Let's go back upstairs to Desmond Shaw in SkyCal to see if he has anything new for us. Desmond, are you seeing any movement from the officers on the ground there yet?
No, not at all. They're out with weapons drawn, and this is, probably a stance that they're going to be in for some time. If this is going to evolve into a SWAT situation, which it certainly seems like it's going to. LA County Sheriff's Deputy's helicopter has left the scene, so it's now just LAPD's helicopter that is over this, and we'll see how if they're going to be sticking around this one for the duration. Now here's someone peeking around, and again, this is where we saw someone that didn't have a shirt on come out and was just kind of initially wondering what was going on with their apartment building. But in that time that we didn't see when we last saw the suspect right over here up against the fence, you have to wonder, because this door was already open, if they went inside that unit right here. It's kind of we've got at least 4, possibly 8. I think we have 8 apartments here. Look at these doors right next to each other, 4 on the bottom and 4 on top. So, but LAPD, they're not going to make an approach into this alleyway and be at kind of a strategic disadvantage if they believe that someone has a gun. So this is one of those ones that could turn into a very long night, like you said, Jeff.
So, Des, we are going to keep you in place there. Of course, we have Mike Rogers on the assignment desk as we'll continue to monitor this situation. Police in pursuit of armed suspects, 2 in custody. 1 ran after crashing their vehicle and ran to this location in Long Beach on 4th and Melrose. We will continue to follow that story and bring you any updates, probably dip in throughout the newscast here at 8, 9, and 10 o'clock on KCAL News as we continue to follow that story. Well, first we'll bring you some other news. New tonight, 8 o'clock, police in Irvine are looking for this man who they say sexually battered a woman. The alleged assault happened near the UC Irvine campus.
KCAL News assignment editor Mike Rogers is at the desk. Mike, you have more video of this. What are police saying about it tonight?
Yeah, Susie and Jeff, I went back and forth with a lieutenant over at the Irvine Police Department to try to get some more information about this. While the assault did not happen on campus, it did happen very near campus. And I want to warn you before we show the video.
I think this is Fox. This one doesn't have any audio though, guys, but we'll just have to work it, all right? We'll do some call-ins. I'm just kidding on the call-ins. No, it's actually done. Damn, I think it's done. Fuck. Man, they don't do chases like they used to do them. Let's see, is this one here? That's the same thing. Oh, wait. It loaded back up. Is it replaying? Is it just cycling in circles, or is it actually... I think it's just going in circles. got nothing. I think it's just cycling. Man, back in the day, they used to stay. The live feed, we used to have a live feed. The program has ended. They used to have somewhere online where you can go and watch the stuff. Some sort of website, some broadcasting. They should have something. Or reach out to some YouTubers and have them do the shit. Like run the thing on a feed or something. Let them do it. Take part of the AdSense or something. Damn. Yeah, it's over. It's over. No closure. No nothing, bro. We don't get nothing. A good ending, bad ending, nothing. You just call the shit and leave. Yeah, we'll check in later. Hours later, we'll come back. Damn, that sucks. There really is no good chases anymore. The connection messing up? Or are you guys doing that because of the... You guys making me think my stream is dropping. Lag. What's that? How do you do that emoji? I want to do that emoji. Where's that shit at? I can't find it. Oh, loading, right? Let me try loading. Loading. It don't even pop up. So that YMND, that YML guy, the trial's good. I saw some clips popping up today. Long Crime's doing it. I mean, we could still catch up. Could still try to catch up before he gets too far in. Could do fast forward and something. It was day one. YNM or YNW Melly. The boy's creeping, the boy's sliding. Blood. Charles good. It's on the live chat emojis. People. All right. I guess I'm gonna head out of here. This shit's done. A little bit of a letdown. But anyway, murder on my mind. Murder on my mind. Thinking about it. Murder on my mind. That's the name of the song, right? Murder on my mind. Murder, I killed him like this and I did it like that. Murder on my mind. Aren't there like 3 of those guys on trial? I don't know. Maybe. I know the main guy is. Let's play a game. Karen? You want a Karen? You want to look up a Karen? I don't know if there's any Karen stuff. Love me today. I think a lot of these I've seen already. Okay, we got something here. Karen, when a Karen appears. What's this?
That's okay.
It's just for my protection.
Protection of what? I'm not doing anything.
Well, say what you got to say.
The sheriff's office is sending a deputy
That's good.
because selling puppies on the roadside or
There's
in a
not the
parking lot.
roadside. This is a parking lot.
This is a parking lot. There is hi Facebook Live or video.
This is not Facebook. I don't got that
I
shit.
don't really care.
Okay, fuck off.
Do you know that you just?
I don't care what you got to say. Hurry up and leave.
You know what? I'm gonna sit here. All
Well, that's good. That's fine.
So they're
Shit,
sitting
my
in the
battery's
city.
full.
They already have pictures of your vehicle and your license plate. They'll be able to find out where you live.
That's
it's
fine.
called the roadside render law to sell puppies roadside or in parking lots in Harris County. So hopefully you're gone before the deputy gets
Well,
here.
we won't. So you can stay there all you want.
Are you even here legally?
Are you dumb bitch? Fucking go. Why you have a sweater in the middle of the sun? That's my question.
To protect
Go
my
fix your
skin.
hair or something. You look like a, I don't know what the hell you look like.
Whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what?
Parking lots to find out where you live.
That's
it's
fine.
called the roadside render law to sell puppies roadside or in parking lots in Harris County. So hopefully you're gone before the deputy gets
Well,
here.
we won't. So you can stay there all you want.
Are you even here legally?
Are you dumb bitch? Fucking go. Why you have a sweater in the middle of the sun? That's my question.
To protect
Go
my
fix your
skin.
hair or something. You look like a, I don't know what the hell you look like.
Whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Got me fucked up. Yeah, yun na patola, güey.
I'm going to sit here all fucking
Good
day.
for you.
You know what?
Good for you.
Yes, this man just harassed me. He called me a fucking bitch. You are setting a bad example for this little boy. I'm so sorry that these people are your family.
He don't even know English.
Then why is he here in the United States?
Don't worry about it. Why are you here? That's what
My
your problem
family's
is.
been here since the
Did you just
1700s.
go and drive and be like, oh, let me pull over here and fuck with these people?
I was going to Sam's
Well, then get
Club.
your ass over there. Why are you over here fucking with us?
Because what you're doing is illegal.
Go write a book about it or something. That's what you need to go do. Over here bothering
Fuck you.
people.
Go back to your own fucking country.
Wait, what else? Come on. Say
Yeah,
it.
go back to Mexico.
Let it out.
wherever.
Let it out from your
Yes,
chest.
yes.
Let it out. Come
What
on.
you're doing is illegal.
Hey, what
Get
else?
a real fucking job. I hope that you're gone before the sheriff's deputy gets here.
I hope
so
you burn
fuck
in
off.
hell.
And he has your license plate.
That's good. That's fine, you dumb whore. There you go. Come on. Keep saying what you got to say.
You're trying to piss me off so that I physically
Girl,
attack you.
if you do, you're going to jail regardless. You might say, "Oh, let's go to Mexican, this and that." You're calling the cops. That's good. You don't know my family. I can call my cousin and the cops.
This is about what you're doing is illegal.
Don't worry about it. Go fuck with them. Why
I
you
already
here?
called them.
Well, then go
I
over there.
sent
Bother
pictures
them.
of
Damn,
them
brush your
in
fucking
this-
teeth, bitch. Damn. God. Go bother them. Why the fuck you fucking with us?
Go back to your country.
Bitch, go back to hell. That's what you need to go do.
Satan's
Fucking
child.
Jigglypuff ass. Get off the road.
Damn. Wow. Amazing. Wow, I'm glad I saw that. That was funny. Oh, shit. What's this climate, Karen? What's that?
What was Karen doing?
Oh, shit. Was she
What?
calculating shit or? Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
You alright there, love?
Do you know what you're doing here with your engine idling?
No, what?
You are polluting the atmosphere.
Really?
You're just sitting here without a care of the world, with your engine running,
Okay.
and you don't care who you're polluting here.
Okay,
There are
really?
lots of kids live around here, you know.
What is that so?
Yeah.
Well, he lives there. I don't see any kids there.
Well, they're not here at the moment, but they're living in these flats. You know, the
Okay.
fumes from this car are going in through all the windows and all the ventilation.
The fumes from this car, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, you do know that this car's electric, right?
Ha ha ha. Yeah. You try and fob me off like that.
No,
It's an
I'm not fobbing
electric
anyone off.
car, la-di-da-di-da, just to cover up your crimes. Because I will be
crimes?
reporting this, you know. I've got
What?
your number
Report me to
plate.
who?
To the authorities.
What? And say what? Hey, excuse me, someone's in their car.
Yeah, and I'm going to take a picture of you and all. Yeah,
For-
so
yeah.
that's you.
For what
You're
reason?
sitting in the car with the engine running. You're polluting the atmosphere. That is a crime now. do you
How
know?
is it a crime?
I wouldn't be surprised that in Europe or whatever, those weird countries. Let me not say weird because I love those people. I have some viewers. But I wouldn't be surprised if they pass some sort of shit. You can't sit idly or something. I don't know.
You are sending untold, nasty emissions of poison all over
Oh,
this
he got
area.
a Tesla though. He got a Tesla. I no lie, because I have a friend. Listen, I'm rocking a 2010 Honda. I'm happy with what I got. I don't have monthly payments. I just paid for it cash a couple years ago. save a lot of money. I'm super happy. But a friend was kind of convinced me, kind of like, oh, maybe you should get a car, you kind of upgrade, whatever. And I was thinking the Teslas, I like the Teslas, I can't lie, but them shits are kind of expensive. I mean, I have good credit, but them shits are expensive. And then what I heard about them shits, those batteries only last, I don't know, depending on which one you get, maybe up to like 200,000 miles, maybe, I think, which is good. You know, shit, I don't know if I'll be alive in 200,000 miles later, but 200,000 miles, and if it gets to that, and then you got to pay like almost up to $20,000 or something for a new battery. So I don't know about that, bro.
Yeah.
But really?
You shouldn't be allowed.
Am I really?
Yes,
I think
you are,
I
really.
think that-
Really, as you live and breathe, as you're talking to
Unless you lease.
me now, you are sitting there with your engine running.
And you're sat there with a hat.
Atmosphere.
And you're sitting there, and you're standing over there with a hat on. I'm not complaining about
That's
that.
a good question.
Well, that might be a crime against fashion, but it's certainly not a crime as in the police are going to get me, are they?
Okay, so what? You're going to call the police because I'm just sat in my car?
You're sat in your car with your engine running. If you were sat in the car with your engine off, like, I wouldn't say anything about it.
But love,
I would
it's
just
an
go
electric
off
car,
on
though.
my way and, you know, enjoy my afternoon rather
I
than
know, but,
engaging
like-
in a pointless conversation with you.
No.
Although I hope
like,
it's not pointless because I'm hoping that you're going to turn that bloody engine off.
Love, it's an electric
Yeah,
car.
no, you've got a child in the back there.
Love, it's an
Do you
electric
know what
car.
you're doing to that child? You got the window open, talking to me.
This person's for real, though. They're for real. I think it does emit emissions. I don't know how much, though. That's a really good question. This year, Tesla finally released data and the supply chain. Oh, that's supply chain emissions. Okay, so to actually make Teslas, but okay, our Tesla car is zero emission. Tesla manufactures the Model S, the first zero emission, zero gas, full electric. Maybe it depends on, but and if there's some versions that do, it can't be much compared to regular cars.
As you would, of course.
But I'm saying it's an electric car, though.
It's not an electric car.
It's an electric car.
Yeah, you don't know what that is?
There's no emissions
What
coming
are
out
you
of it.
pointing at that for? What's that?
Yeah, he just said no emissions.
No,
What is that? What? Oh, so that tells me it's an electric
You
car.
touching my car now. What?
I'm
You've got the
just trying
right.
to- All right.
You've
look,
got the
okay,
right
all
to
right,
bend
okay,
my finger.
I'm not going
and-
to touch your car again.
Thank
but I'm
you.
just
Wow. That's for real? Couple of fake actors trying to create some fake drama. I don't know. She seemed pretty real to me.
like, I wouldn't say anything about it.
But love,
I would
it's
just
an
go
electric
off
car,
on
though.
my way and, you know, enjoy my afternoon rather
I
than
know, but,
engaging
like-
in a pointless conversation with you.
No.
Although I hope
like,
it's not pointless because I'm hoping that you're going to turn that bloody engine off.
Love.
She seemed very real. She's acting. I think she's doing a good job. But they are, for a very long time, with these prank channels on YouTube. Well, I mean, this is not YouTube. I don't know where that's at. It looks like TikTok, I guess. But a lot of them were faking pranks for a very long time and were very successful, made a lot of money, and I guess it was safer, you know. I don't know what this is here. This says Karen threatens journalist, Medicine Hat, Alberta.
Do I need ID? Do you suspect me of doing something illegal?
No, absolutely not. But you're obstructing our investigation, though.
I don't feel like I'm obstructing anything. You haven't asked me to leave, and you haven't asked me to stop filming.
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm walking towards my vehicle. Why are you following me?
I know who you are. Give me your ID.
Why?
And your registration insurance.
I don't understand why.
Videotape the police and then pretend like you're scared.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. Today's video comes from Community TV and appears.
Some people are saying it's not worth the Tesla, I guess. It's a nice car, but to make one, batteries alone is far worse than gas-powered cars. If something goes wrong in that car, the parts to everything is really, really expensive.
So yeah, there's the police presence like all the way down here, and there's I think some real confusion as to sort of how to get around this area. So people are trying just about everything. People see they're making the making the turns through here. So probably a very busy day for the.
True. They said bad actors, not fake actors. You're right. I took that as fake, but you're right. Bad actors.
Jay's convenience store parking lot.
Do you have ID on you?
Do I need ID?
Because I'm asking for it, yeah.
I think that's kind of peculiar. Do you suspect me
no.
of doing something illegal?
No, absolutely not. But people that are just hanging around, we just need to take names just in case. Like, I don't know if you've seen anything, if you're a witness to anything, and that's kind of the reason for taking your ID
Gotcha.
and your name. So if they need to follow up.
Gotcha. Yeah, they'll know who I am. It's all good.
Okay, well I don't, and I've asked for your ID. It's mandatory you produce it to a...
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's an active PO in the course of their duties. Absolutely it is.
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
I do not suspect you of
Okay.
anything.
Then that's
but you're
cool.
hanging around, and I would like your...
I'm live broadcasting this, by the way.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm not doing anything wrong.
All right. Are you going to arrest me if I don't give you my ID?
Well, you could. 'cause
Wait,
that would
you
be
could?
obstruction. Well, if
You're
you
saying I'm
fail-
obstructing something right now?
Because I've asked for your ID.
Okay.
But we're at your 20.
So,
You're at your
are you going to
20.
produce?
Way too close. That means that things come back to this intersection back here.
They'll know who I am. I know the Medicine Hat Police Service very well. If they need to
That's-
contact me about anything, I'm sure they will.
Well, that's good. I still need your ID.
I'm not going to give it to you. That was odd. Police officer thinks that they can just walk up to somebody who just grab IDs off them. People walking by here the whole time. So. She has?
Has she not?
No, she hasn't.
Oh, okay.
Streaming, it wouldn't be hard to figure out. I've asked you for your ID.
Right.
Right.
You haven't asked me not to stop, but not to film though.
I don't care
Can you
that you're
turn that
filming.
off, please?
No, I'm going to
Okay,
continue
you're
filming.
obstructing our investigation, though.
I don't feel like I'm obstructing anything. You haven't asked me to leave, and you haven't asked me to stop filming.
Can you stop? I did ask you to stop filming.
No, you said, did she ask you to stop filming?
I just asked you.
Okay.
It's on your video.
Okay, so I'll get away from where you are, and I'll just go back to my vehicle,
No,
right?
You're gonna leave the area because we have this cordoned off for a
Yeah,
reason,
I'm going back
okay?
to my vehicle, and
And
then
you're
with
gonna
my
leave the
vehicle,
area.
I can leave the area.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
And then I'll put on there that you like to obstruct police officers and videotape us. And try
I'm
to
not.
intimidate
I don't
us.
like to obstruct
Okay.
anybody. I'm not trying
On
to
your way.
intimidate you. It seems
Yes.
like you're trying to intimidate me.
No, I'm not.
I'm just.
I'm asking you to leave, and you still haven't. Where's your vehicle?
Oh.
I don't know what you're doing
I'm walking towards my vehicle. Why are you following me?
because I have to make sure you leave the area.
Okay, I am leaving the area. I told you I was.
I know who you are.
Okay, then that's cool. I told her that she knew who I was too. You guys can
She doesn't
look
know
me up.
who you are. Just because I do doesn't mean that she does.
Okay, well, you don't. Nobody has any right to just say, "Look, give me your ID." I mean, like, I'm not suspect of doing anything.
I told you I asked for your ID.
Right, and I told you that I don't feel comfortable giving it to you, so that's fine, right?
It's
We're gonna
still-
leave it at that, and I'm gonna leave, right? Right. Okay, you guys could please back away from my
No,
vehicle
I'm
so
not
that I can
backing away
properly
from you.
operate it. I think you're standing just a little too close to my vehicle. You're within, I think, more than less than a meter of my vehicle, and I know that at least for a bicycle.
43 Thomas Fougere. Can I have your driver's license, registration, insurance, please?
Why?
Because you have not cooperated with us whatsoever.
I have cooperated
You're trying
with
to
you.
intimidate me by
I'm not
keeping
intimidating you. I'm on my vehicle. I'm about to go. I've asked you to walk
You're
away
on a
so that I
motor-
can.
Give me your ID.
Why?
And registration, insurance.
I don't understand why.
Because under Section 166 of the Traffic Safety Act, I have the right to.
I'm
ask
shaking
people-
right now. You're making me scared. You're making me scared. I have
That
all
is
of my
not
I have
true.
all of my stuff right
That is
here.
not true.
I am
That's not
scared.
true.
I am scared right now.
You're
I don't
just
know
making up
why. I don't know
stories.
why you're doing this to me. I have my ID
Nice,
right here.
Thomas. Videotape the police and then pretend like you're scared.
You guys are doing something else. I don't know why you're after me right now. This doesn't make any sense. Can you take it out of there?
If you want me to. All right, stay right there.
Sure. I thought you needed me to leave the area. Now it's contradictory. It's like they need me to leave here because it's so dangerous. And I try and leave, and they tell me that I have to stay now, and they're taking my ID. I mean, I haven't done anything wrong. I'm just here videotaping. Can you guys understand this? Like, I'm just here videotaping. They came, they asked me to leave. I came back to my vehicle, getting ready to leave, and they still had to persist and push harder and harder and say that I'm doing my first name.
All right, Thomas, here's your ticket for fail to obey direction of police officer.
Shit.
To be
Which
paid by-
direction did I fail to
Do you
obey?
want to be obstructing
Can you
my-
please talk to me? We're talking.
What is your name? Can I have your ID?
Look at this
You're
person.
obstructing my investigation.
Dude, relax. Relax.
You're making a joke of policing. and I
No,
don't like that, Thomas.
I am not. I'm
Take
saying
your
please.
ticket and go.
Yeah,
Oh, no, you're making a joke of the police.
please give me my ticket and then deal with the next thing.
I feel bad for you, Tom.
It's live right now. We're live streaming, no.
Your ID.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You're obstructing too. We need your ID.
I have not.
You're yelling at me.
No, I did not.
He wasn't yelling.
Yes,
Did I? I'll witness for you. We'll go together.
And you yelled.
There you go.
Pull it out.
Look, you're making him shake too. You're making people afraid.
Yeah, this is
You need
ridiculous.
to leave before you're arrested. You're on conditions to keep the peace. Need I remind you? And you're not doing that. By
I am keeping the peace. I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving right now. I won't say another word.
Okay.
This is insanity.
You guys can't just make up stories, make up the law, and make up things that are not real and lie about things that are not
I didn't
It's
lie
all
about
on
nothing.
videotape. You were swearing at me?
I did not
You were
swear.
yelling at me? It's on there. You said it's on there.
Failure to obey the orders of or instructions of a police officer or something like that. I can't read it anymore. It got crumpled up and it's been sitting around quite a while. But I was to appear in court on September 22nd or pay the fine of $2.
Okay. All right. That's somebody on YouTube, Community TV. Karen didn't like their outfits.
Gone wild in Fredericksburg, Virginia.
I mean, all the people who have money who would fuck you for like thousands of dollars, they think you're a prostitute, and you're not. I'm from the beach, and we don't do that there, but here they do. Why are you out here like this? What's wrong with our outfits? Nothing's wrong at all, not to me. But, I mean, we're young. You're young? How old? 20. 20. I'm 50.
CC, thank you so much for the 3-month membership. It says, Mel, no te vayas. Quédate carajo. Quédate carajo. Just kidding. If you want to wind down and go to bed, then, what? Then, tato entonces. Tato entonces. Okay, bye-bye. And then, I don't know. I can't fucking read. Quédate carajo. Wind down and go to bed, then bye-bye. Okay. Crime Solver, the sexual tension between these two is palpable. I know. The other video.
My mom's 15. Okay. Well, she's a little older than you. A little older? Okay. But we have a special occasion, so. What's the special occasion? We're going out. Your birthday? Good. That's good. Just letting you know what the old money here thinks. Standing out here like this, you look good, but they think you're prostitutes. I think you think that though. I don't. I don't. I fuck my husband every damn day of my life. I don't think anyone thinks that.
Oh, is that true though? Is that really true? Is that really true though? You know, what is she wearing? I mean, she doesn't seem like she's wearing anything too bad. I mean, that's fine. What is she? But I'm wondering, is her ass cheek showing? Let's see. I'm just curious. I mean, you can't tell. I don't. Wait. I guess that's kind of. I never seen anything like that. I think it's like I'm usually. I guess it's the top cheek. Usually you see the bottom cheek. It's the top cheek. It's not anything that crazy though. I mean, I don't know.
You think that though. I don't. I don't. I fuck my husband every damn day of my life. But thinks that.
I can't tell. It's kind of hard to.
Other people think that you don't fuck their husbands at all. It's just weird. Do you understand?
You sure about it? Why are you mentioning that? Nobody talked about you and your husband though.
It's just weird. Do you understand? But thinks that. Other people think that you don't fuck their husbands at all. It's just weird. Do you understand? But the thing is, we're not. We're grown. So. Because they divide black and white here. And you look like a mulatto, and you look black. I'm so sorry. I mean, no, I'm just speaking plainly. So this is your spot to prostitute yourselves? Right. I'm not a police or anything, but you're beautiful girls. And where I come, you're beautiful girls. And I'm old. But I don't understand what you're trying to get at. I'm trying to get at that the FBI is investigating Fredericksburg, and you're standing out here like. Well, just so you know, my dad. And I wouldn't do that. If it was me and I was your age, I wouldn't do that. Well, just so you know, my dad, he actually is FBI. Is he? Because if he is, he's in trouble. He's standing out here to try to fuck people for money. Oh, you don't understand that? Oh God, you're so hot. No one is trying to fuck anyone for money. If you're like insecure, I'm not, because I've had a patent attorney husband for 30 years. Lady, I fucked every damn day of my life. God, it's so funny. This lady is I know, right? I'm so funny. But here's the problem.
Are you
look
actually
like
a carrot?
You look like prostitutes. You look like
I haven't heard it to one in your life. You do not know us. Can you just continue with your day?
No, if you are associated with the FBI, you're in trouble, baby.
What are you talking
Because
about?
I'm a prostitute. You're beautiful.
We're just standing here.
Okay,
Take pictures.
fine. That's what I'm getting at.
Who? Can you just leave us alone?
What?
Can you just leave us alone?
You're telling me that you're associated with the FBI and you want to fuck for money.
I did not say that. No one said that.
I don't care personally.
No one said that.
Okay.
Okay, goodbye, Miss Prostitute.
Miss Prostitute?
Yeah, are you a prostitute?
Here's the thing,
Are you?
sweetheart.
Are you?
That's what you're trying to call us.
Are you?
No, but you look weird out
Because
here.
we're dressed, who cares?
Fredericksburg doesn't do
Mind
this.
your fucking business and go eat food. Stop fucking worrying about what we're doing. Because now you're about to piss me the fuck off. I don't know who you're talking to.
Why would
I was saying, because these girls have been taking it in jest the entire time. So I'm like, oh, they're being really good sports about it. That's cool. But I guess now she's kind of getting a little pissed. You know?
But we are allowed to wear.
Yeah, like
we are allowed
I've been
to
married
wear.
for 30 years.
I don't know
and
who
it
the
looks
fuck you think you're talking to and who the fuck you think you are, but you need to shut the fuck up, mind your business.
But
and
I
continue with your
understand
day.
that all
No,
people here
shut
in the FBI.
Fuck up, deadass. Shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of my face. Don't sit here and say that we're prostitutes because we want to look good. If you're
I'm
insecure,
saying, if you look
then
like
leave.
it, you need to
Deadass, get the fuck out of my
You
face.
need to stop.
Deadass, get the fuck out of my face.
You need to stop looking
Okay, then
like
don't
that
go
if
around
you're not
harassing
that.
people. Don't go around harassing people.
If you're not
You're a
that.
fucking Karen. Get the fuck out of my
Listen,
face.
You're beautiful girls.
Come on.
You look like
She wants to
prostitutes
piss me
out
off.
here.
You weird ass person.
No, I'm not. I'm
Maybe.
a patent attorney's wife who's not a weirdo.
And he won't fuck you, and that's why you're coming up to us because he
fuck me
won't
every
fuck
damn day of my life.
She said because he won't F you, that's why you come up to us. It was very weird how she just randomly just throwing out there, I have sex with my husband every day. Because you know the stereotypical thing when you're married. Not that it has to be like that. But I'm like, you're saying that publicly? Like, are you really though? Are you really though? You know? And then just being weird and demeaning, but also complimenting at the same time, calling them prostitutes. But you guys are pretty. It's just kind of weird to do that to strangers. Something wrong with this lady. She's probably drinking on pills. I don't know.
But okay, that's
You are beautiful girls and you need to stop doing this weird shit.
Because we want to look cute. You're mad because you're ugly. Be ugly.
Oh, shit.
Don't be ugly. No one cares.
Fine, whatever.
She's a weirdo.
Oh, they're showing up. They look nice. I mean, it's nothing crazy. I mean, I don't know what's on the bottom or whatever, but they look nice. Nothing. Wow. I mean, they took that on the chin. I mean, I don't know if that's on the chin, but they did it with class, I guess, for the most part. And yeah, I don't know. That lady's lucky she didn't get shot. I don't know where the location's at. Have you seen the videos we've been covering? That lady's lucky she didn't get shot going in the wrong place. Ooh, this is interesting. My armchair psychology says this wino's husband has a habit of paying for prostitutes. And so she is insanely insecure about young women who look like the type he'd go for. She even brought up her husband out of nowhere in the conversation. Yeah, that was weird as shit. Nobody's asking you about your sex life. It looks like Xanax and Chardonnay on the menu for lunch today. What the F is she talking about? I mean, they thought about that. This was brought up. I mean, they thought this was brought up to us by Xanax and wine too. Damn, yo. That's such a bad look. I don't know if that video's gone viral or not, but she clearly she's on something. Or is it her way of flirting with them? Ooh, I thought about that. My gator beep every time she called him hot. Yeah, that's really offensive. I should walked up like that saying that shit. So, wow, that's interesting. I need to start clipping this stuff. She needs more Xanax and less Chardonnay, probably. Electra. No, Carly, don't say that. I have another video too that I queued up. Let me take a look. I don't know if this is any good, but we've had it back-to-back good. I don't know, we should leave on a good note. That was really good. British Karen drives on the wrong side of the road, then attacks cameraman. I skimmed it while we were watching this other video, so it's not like actually violent, because you know how YouTube is. Ooh, I got another one too.
Good. Stupid, isn't it?
Sheila, thank you for the super thanks.
Yeah, go on. She causes an accident.
What do you want? Who the fuck are you?
Look, these people walling out.
You're going the wrong way, love. It's that way. You touch me in that, I'll get you arrested.
Out of taking fucking pictures.
No.
Your mouth is disgusting. You ought to be ashamed. Are you a mother and a grandmother?
That's what they tell me when I do these live streams and I curse. Your mouth is disgusting.
Disgusting. You ought to be ashamed.
Out of taking fucking pictures.
No.
Your mouth is disgusting.
Yeah, we should clip that shit so I can I need buttons. You know how these streamers have the buttons and stuff? So anytime I can hit the buttons, I want to hit, when they start saying that stuff again, I just want to play that shit. That clip right there, this woman.
No. Your mouth is disgusting. You ought to be ashamed. Are you a mother and a grandmother? Because my grandchildren are listening to you.
Listen, I asked her to move.
No, you didn't. You did not.
Sit there talking.
Are you blind? Look, there is an arrow. There's an arrow there.
I don't care a fuck because everybody comes here every day.
If there's an accident, you'd be liable for it.
Well, I'm sorry about that. You fucking parked there because you were talking.
You're disgusting.
Good and you are.
Do you eat with that mouth?
Oh shit, I like that. I like that. We gotta clip that too.
Who are you? You're a dirty.
You touch me one more time, and
you you a dirty. What you dirty? What?
You're a dirty.
You touch me one more time.
No, dirty bugger, dirty something.
You touch me one more time, and you'll be in big trouble.
Stop taking pictures.
I'll take whatever. It's a free country. I can do whatever I want.
Case, I'll hit you.
That lady looks crazy though.
You're causing the problem. Why can't you just move down that way?
Fuck off. If you work for the police, carry on. Really cunt the lot of you.
Yeah, lovely.
I forgot they drive on that side of the road. It looked weird to me for a second.
Hey.
Like their steering wheel's on the right side of the car.
Don't have an accident now.
Whoa.
Don't have an accident.
You literally almost hit another car on the way up.
Have an accident now. Have an accident now. Don't have an accident.
That lady's lit. Nice view of the planes. Okay, last one. We'll do this last one for tonight. Oh, is there another one though? Okay, two more. We'll do this one. This one is the craziest Karen you will see today.
I was born November 27th, 1973.
Okay.
Hello, Mom. Stop crying. I am a federal agent. I will never shut down a store. Whoever's in charge is in charge. The Armenians are down. I'm not worried about Minos. I'm not worried about Russia. Anybody worried about Putin? Because this is his pussy. So, if Junior Unum wants to keep playing games, tell Sharif, stay with Sam Salerni. Because all you black men are reneging.
Huh?
It's called 1.8 million in gold. You want it? Go to Africa. We gave a black beach back. You don't want it? Stay here. Get off our line. It's the whites and the Latins. Anybody got a problem with it? Because I'm Indian too. I'm Vietnamese. This bitch is trying to free the world. So who's gonna?
I guess mental health. I guess. I don't know.
Sell me my
It was
iPhone
convenient too. Yeah, I'm Indian, Native American, or whatever.
today. Who's gonna sell me the biggest iPhone in this house? Because I got snitched out and I got niggas all up in heat on my house. Chewy's up. Caitlin's done. Her dog is a Great Dane. Is he allowed to shit all over my house? Who is allowed to shit on me? Who shit in the streets of IMT? That snitch, Caitlin. So all these white bitches that think they own something, I'm not afraid. Do you want a word, nigga? Talk to Offset.
You gotta relax.
Talk
First
to Offset.
off, you gotta relax. Go ahead on.
Cardi said, don't worry about it. Are you selling me a phone or are you throwing me out?
Oh no, if you're gonna talk to my dad, I'm not throw it out.
Okay, so Sean doesn't work here or he works here?
He does work here.
Okay,
He's not here.
Sean's my contact.
Okay.
Can you say
Sean's the contact. Ooh, is that a good plug? A good contact. Yeah, she's wilding out.
anyone in here and sell me any sort of phone?
Yeah, what kind of device are you looking for?
You show me what you got.
Okay, let me see what I have.
It's going on my main line. Talk to Bad Bunny if you have a problem. Aaron Henderson's mad. And I ain't running for the Henderson. It's Los Melos.
But they just want to make a sale though too. They want to make that commission.
The city. I got the water from Mexico. It's Calexico. And if you don't like it, go where you want to go. I run with the Russians. You like the KGB? Are you stronger than Putin? Vladimir? You stronger than my man?
That pussy, hell yeah.
Are you stronger than Vladimir Putin? I'll let him know you said that.
Please do.
Aaron said, don't even close your eyes. If anyone's got a problem with Yakuza, don't worry. You have my ID. I just arrested you. Aaron will talk to you later. We're about to
I don't know about that music. I don't know if they keep following her too around and recording her.
have a lot of fun in Mexico. Tell friends.
Hi, I have a lady here threatening me. I'm at a T-Mobile store. You see this in there?
Call 911 her.
Threatening you? I just arrested a black man. VIP. Hey.
Go ahead, sis.
Take a selfie and laugh longer.
What did you say?
VIP. Hey.
Go ahead, sis.
Take a selfie and laugh.
Wow. There's one more I guess I'll play. Let me just make sure this doesn't get too... This woman looking kind of crazy. Let me just make sure this is okay to play. Oof. Okay. Lord almighty, what is going on? All right, this is going to be the last one. Let me just do a quick little skim. Oh my God. This woman is batshit crazy. All right, we just hold on, almost done. Oh my God. What in the hell is this? Okay. Karen entered his home and
To say I want to clear my name.
That's fine.
I know I won.
Okay, yeah. You need to get out of my house.
420.27, 420.27 club.
I'm not
And
playing
it
with
was a $400 house cleaning
Lady,
fee.
get out of my fucking house.
Yeah.
Lady.
does she clean the house?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go.
No, you're gonna talk to me more.
I'm not gonna talk about anything. You need to get out of my house.
Are they right there? Are they
Yeah,
right
sure,
there?
whatever. Get out of my
Oh
house.
my God, it's okay. You can give them to me.
Lady,
I'm
get out
not-
of my house.
I'm not.
You're.
I'm not.
Fucking God, dude. Get out of my fucking house.
Wait, sorry, but
Hey, I'm not bullshitting. Leave my stuff alone. Hey, get out. Get out. No. Hey,
And who the hell's that guy?
get the fuck off my shit.
That's mine! That's ours, Boats! Look, he has ours!
This is a fake picture. What are you fucking talking about?
That's ours!
Get out of my fucking...
Connie! And Boats!
It's a fake picture. It's a fake picture. You want it, you can have it.
He got it, and it's broken!
You just fucking broke it.
Oh my god!
You're gonna cut yourself.
I beg you, live it. Believe me, Boats! Believe me now! Believe me
You're
right
gonna
now!
cut yourself.
Please don't! Please believe me! Oh my god!
You're gonna
Is this real?
cut yourself.
I'm gonna take this knife. I'm gonna take this.
Okay, go.
I'm gonna take
Okay,
this
you can have it.
Oh my god, you broke it! Oh my god! Oh my god!
You can have it. You can have it.
Oh wait.
It's yours.
It's fake.
No, it's not.
It's
Get
fake.
out of my house. You're gonna fucking cut yourself.
Fake! It's fake!
Okay,
I
get the
know
fuck
it's
out of my
fake!
house.
I know it's fake! Honey, you are such an idiot right now and you don't even know it. 420 points!
Hey, you need to get out of my...
Who's that? The boyfriend or some shit? He said he's done. He can't do it no more.
20 points!
Hey, you need to get out of my fucking house!
27 clubs. And all because I'm an advocate for
An advocate.
recreational use of cannabis.
Get the fuck out of my house!
Adults,
This is fake. I don't know.
full brain development age 25 plus.
I don't know. It's some kind of shit kind of fake about it. Maybe it's real. The husband / boyfriend just heartbreaking, but much love to the homeowner. He could have handled it much differently, gotten more physical and aggressive, called the cops, but he didn't. He realized she was having some type of mental breakdown. Bless that man. I've been that boyfriend because it's rough. He's probably lucky the energy is being directed at the neighbor because there's a third party to witness the craziness, and she's not trying to stab him or do something behind closed doors. Yeah. I saw this on another subreddit. She was taken away by ambulance after this video stopped. Something about a manic episode. Oh shit. And schizophrenia was mentioned as well. Yeah. Not a Karen. This poor woman clearly has some mental issues. Yeah, this isn't funny. This woman's really having a bad mental health until she kills somebody. All right. What a weird way to end the stream, but okay. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta stop while you're ahead. She has schizophrenia, somebody said. That makes sense, I guess. Damn, the last woman said she would have been shot in my house. Oh, it was on Doorbell News? That's a good channel. That's kind of, there's fun stuff to watch on there. Doorbell News. Momo said there are sick people who behave this way, including elderly with Alzheimer's. Okay, very hard to deal with. All right. So we'll be nice. Could have been worse, that's for sure. Good night. On that note, right? On that depressing, sad note, good night. All right, yeah, I guess that's it. I had fun. Unless there's another chase, I don't see myself coming back tonight, I guess. Or if I fall asleep. Good night. Oh, they interviewed him on Doorbell News. He's a very, very chill guy. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, and thank you guys so much for the super chats. And the next normal stream, that's not a chase, I'll do the super chats from earlier for the people that I missed. Because it's late right now.